the Vale it is then.
To the Vale it is then. I knew we would be coming back here.
Looks like you've got
destination nearby.
But enough talk.
How about we retire to the Vale?
I'd like that, but the Duke, he still hasn't paid us.
Fancy a peek behind the veil, my lord?
Let me make sure this thing is working really quick. Hold on, please. There it goes. Cool. Sweet. My dogs. Let's do that.
I'm looking for a Layla.
You found one.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Sure did.
will your friends be joining in? Or just watching?
Oh.
We're not here for your services. We simply want to talk.
What you do with your time is up to you. The price is still the same.
All right, then.
We're here about the letter.
Oh. Oh, sorry. I suppose you'll be wanting to know who wrote it then.
Among
I
other things.
suppose so.
Look, I'm just the messenger here. There's only so much I can tell you.
Specifically,
A location, north of town, on the shore of Isle of Feist Bay. There
Isle of
you'll
Feist
find a
Bay.
tent and the woman who can answer your questions.
and that's all. Nothing else.
Actually, one thing. There's more than flowers in the meadows these days. So
Oh,
keep
really?
that sword of yours to hand.
Okay. Torgal, come here, buddy. Yeah. Good boy.
Does anyone else think it's strange that this woman should prefer to keep to the outskirts of town?
Not
Yeah,
if she
it's
realizes the value of the information she's party to.
And the danger it puts her in.
The garrison may have kept the whites from the walls. I haven't seen any of those beastly blue-eyed things. Do be careful.
Oh, man. Got to go out the door here.
The tent is where Layla said it would be.
Yes, but who awaits us inside?
Doesn't look like anybody's in there.
It's empty.
No
Why
shit.
am I not surprised? boat. No prizes for guessing who that belongs to. The embers are still warm.
So you're Sid.
Yep. My name is Sid.
I suppose I must be. Which means you have me at a disadvantage.
Apologies. I am Shula, tributary of Mysidia, final haven of the Motes of Water.
The motes of water.
The very tribe into which it was believed Leviathan's dominant was born. A people notable for their sapphire eyes and ivory hair. Yes, that would be impossible, since the tribe famously...
Vanished. Was exterminated. Despite the best efforts of both church and state, we are still very much alive. Though we've managed to keep that fact hidden from good Krieger's faithful for over a century.
Along with Leviathan's dominant.
That wave out there. What do you know of it?
The surge. Only that it's been there a long time.
Since the fall of Drake's Eye almost a century ago. Some claim the two are connected, but none can speak with any certainty.
So in other words, you know nothing. Not that I'll hold it against you. The wave was raised by Leviathan in an act of rage. Moments before the waters were stayed, and the icon and its dominant bound within.
And you want us to?
Rescue him. Yes. You see, a little bird told me about a certain outlaw with a singular knack for putting unruly dominants in their place. And ours is about as unruly as they get. For years, we've searched for someone who could hold their own against an icon. Someone just like you. So what do you say? Will you help us?
What exactly did your dominant do to warrant this punishment?
What did he do? He committed the greatest crime one of his kind can. He was born. But he deserves a better fate than the one my people forced upon him. He deserves to be free.
As do we all. Very well. Far-fetched though your tale may seem, something tells me you speak in earnest. So we will do what we can for your dominant. But first, you will tell us everything you know about him and the means of his imprisonment.
I can do better than that. I can show you. Care to take a trip across the bay? My people await you there.
Lead the way.
Let's go. Fucking hate the water, but let's go. The Lost Cloak.
right. You might want to hold on to something. We're coming up on the wall, and passing through can take a bit of getting used to.
I don't see any wall.
Of course you don't. That's the point. It's a glamour woven by our ancestors to keep our village hidden from prying eyes. But don't take my word for it. Watch.
Oh shit.
Oh, that was worse than a slug of Bacchus wine.
Clive, the sky.
It's blue, but how is that possible?
You do know what a glamour is, don't you? Ours just happens to work both ways, and a good thing too. I wouldn't fancy staring at those sickly clouds every day.
Rising tide.
And that concludes our little voyage. We're here.
Torgal.
It's a long slog to the village, and a hard one. I hope you're up for a climb.
Finally.
What? You didn't think we'd arrived, did you? The village isn't up here. It's on the other side of the mountain.
Of course it is.
Alright, so Twitter or X.com chat does not come into Streamlabs. Or sorry, OBS. That's interesting. Even though I'm streaming to it, it doesn't pull in. That's okay though. This game is pretty fun.
Watch yourself, Sid. This path can be treacherous. If not for the sheer drop, then for the beasts who prowl it.
Thank you for the warning. And please, call me Clive. Sid is an alias.
Is an alias.
You will be pleased
Yes,
to
sir.
learn, Lady Shula, that I have no such aliases.
Is that so, Lord Margrace?
It's all the same to me.
But yeah, this this game is pretty awesome. I've put I don't know how many hours into this. Quite a few.
I was wondering when they'd pick up our
Oh
scent.
shit! I'm about to get my ass kicked. Nah, I'm just kidding.
Earlier you mentioned spells, yet I see
I
you
kicked
carry
their
no
ass.
crystals.
Oh yeah.
Since when did a bearer ever need crystals?
But then, where is your brand?
Waiting for me in Sunbreck, if I ever get careless.
Then it's in for a long wait.
What's up, bros? Let's go. Yup. Oh no, it says the encoder is overloaded. Interesting. Huh. Wonder if that's... wonder if that's because I was recording something. Let me see really quick. Encoder overloaded OBS. Interesting. To be clear, I'm not using this PC that I'm streaming from to play video games on. It's literally just processing my freaking audio and video. That's it. If it can't do that, that has an issue. Like, I have another computer that I game on, but that thread was I don't want to reduce my output resolution. Why would I do that? Lower frame rate? No, I'm good. I could change the encoder preset, I guess. The only other thing I have on in the background is Chrome. Yeah, and the solution at the bottom is upgrade your hardware. I'm like, bro, my computer is fine. There's another thread I can read here later, but I don't know. Let's see if it's still lagging or whatnot. I'm not recording anymore, so maybe it won't be.
We're almost at the summit. From there,
We're
you'll have a
almost
better
there.
view of our home.
It's got
Few have ever set eyes on what I'm about to show you. Just so you know.
This is not what I expected.
Welcome, my friends, to
oh, sweet.
Mysidia.
Looks like it fixed itself. I just can't record at the moment, which is also fine. I have YouTube and Twitter automatically doing that, so whatever.
It's been a long time since I saw the North looking so
Alive. How
I'm
is-
sure you have plenty of questions, but it's been a long journey, and I expect we could all do with a rest. Our humble village is only a short way from here, if you'd care to accompany me. Let's get ourselves in front of a fire, and I'll tell you
Obviously.
everything you need to know.
All right. Let's go to the fire, baby. Let's do it. Gonna need some s'mores. Get some marshmallows, graham crackers, and some chocolate. Mm-hmm.
It's beautiful, Shula.
And we aim to keep it that way.
And the last time I got some, we bought like a big bag of marshmallows and tons of chocolate and graham crackers, and I ended up only eating one of them that I made.
Are those
Because the
stones
chocolate
glowing?
made me
That's
sick.
one of the cairns which maintain the glamour. Steer well clear.
Let's go. Let's kill some more people.
If the surge was an act of rage,
One wonders what prompted it.
Okay. Oh dang, there's a lot of them. Die. That has to be one of the most badass, like, supers of a game. Ever. But of course,
could we not have spared ourselves the mountain crossing by landing further north?
of course,
In clear view of the bay,
in clear view of the bay. Oh my god. Oh my Jesus.
On evening tides,
does morning's light return?
open the gates! The tributary is home!
We'll say this game looks pretty good. think I may replay it once it comes out on PC for funsies, but
Outsiders? Well, I never. Look at the size of that dog.
All right, now, back to your duties. You'll have to forgive my people their curiosity. We don't get many visitors. Or any, truth be told.
Then we are honored to be the first.
This is quite extraordinary. Like stepping into another world.
So do you believe me now?
You've made it difficult not to, my lady. But how did your people chance to settle here in the north? Unless I am much mistaken, the moats of water long called the coasts of southern Ash their home. Until Drake's Horn fell and the Blight forced them ever inland, where...
We met our doom, along with our dominant. I see you've read the Gregorian Church's account, but perhaps you'd like to hear ours. That building over there is the Witten Hall. It's where my people gather to discuss matters of import. We can speak more inside, once the place is ready to receive you. It shouldn't take long, but you're welcome to explore the village while I see to things.
Thank you. We'll do just that.
Around here. The High Gate.
Stalks a thing.
Just you stay away from that temple.
I'm sorry, but I don't like it. Outsiders should stay on the outside.
Don't worry, bro. I'm not gonna hurt you.
Oh, am I gonna carry on?
At least I don't think I am.
That one's got a black cape. Look, Nan, it's the outside.
In the main part of the game, I like explored every inch of like, maps and everything. And then I would do the story.
No, do you think he bites?
Anybody else do that? Just a completionist. The only thing I won't do is do platinums on these games because they're ridiculous. Ridiculous. I've seen some people that do like 250 hours or something like that to get those.
So what do you think of our little haven in the woods? It might not have all the comforts of a southern settlement, but at least it's ours.
And there's a lot to be said for that. It can't have been easy keeping this place a secret.
Not easy, no. We've
No.
dedicated our lives to maintaining the glamour that conceals us. Us and Walias.
This man, Walias, is he Leviathan's dominant?
That's right. Though he's no
What's this
man,
like?
Walias
Oh.
is still a baby.
Oh, yeah.
A baby?
Forgive me, but you said that the Dominant and his icon were bound inside the Surge almost a century ago. That would surely make him older still.
It would, if he'd been allowed to age. But the spell robbed the poor bairn of even that.
I'm sorry.
Walias was the son of my great-grandfather. Leviathan awoke within him almost immediately, But instead of allowing the lad to live out his life as a valued member of the community, my ancestors sought to put his power to other uses. Sadly for them, the Icons sensed their treachery and summoned a wave so large it would have swallowed the entire village if my ancestors hadn't stopped him.
Then it is not the surge that binds the child, but time itself.
Yes.
Forgive me. I'm still not sure I understand.
I'm not surprised. It isn't the easiest thing to explain. Which is why it might be better if I took you to see him. Show you exactly what he has to endure.
That is why we came.
Then let us be off. There's a road that leads north from the village. It'll take us right into the surge.
Are you bound for the wave, tributary?
We are, Delina. Have you spread the word about our guests?
I have. Everyone knows to treat them as family.
You shouldn't have any trouble now, but just in case, I would have you accept this symbol of our people.
Sweet. Thank you.
That's very kind. I look forward to meeting the family.
The feeling's mutual.
Should the tributary be indisposed, feel free to ask me any questions you might have regarding the village, and I'll do my best to answer.
Thank you. We will.
Then I bid you good tide.
You bid me good tide. Why, thank you.
Our storehouse lies across the bridge. If you're short of supplies, you may find what you need there. Though we will have to ask you for recompense, poor as we are.
Sid! You are
Gotta do
Sid,
all the
aren't
side
you?
quests.
The man the tributary told us about? I wonder
Yes.
if
With what exactly?
he's a... Perhaps, but please, I know...
Fine. Which flowers does your husband need?
The sweet little blue ones that grow around the fount. Elder's blessings, they're called. We use them to dye our fabrics, so we're always... You don't need to go to the trouble of picking them yourself, though. Just speak to the field hands and ask them to share their harvest with you. 2 basketfuls should be enough for my husband to be getting on with.
2 basketfuls it is.
2 basketfuls it is. The thought that counts? I don't get anything for that? What? Scam.
I'm not arguing. Child.
Excuse me. Pavard's wife tasked...
Ah. Go on then. Give the old fool something to squirm about.
I'm sorry.
Ah, don't worry about it. An old fool.
Going to get some more. Hey, fool, give me your flowers.
Ah, welcome to Haven, friend.
Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you.
It is. I'm much obliged. They really are beautiful.
Aren't they just? Legend has it that when our people fled from Ash, the tributary of the time took some seeds, and as they wandered high and low across the Twins, he'd plant them wherever they stopped for water. Every elder since has done the same. So when we finally put down roots here in Mysidia,
Magical.
Well, that's 2 basketfuls.
Oh, that's cool. That's new.
Time to visit Pavat.
Oh, that's magical.
What do you want?
Your wife asked me to bring you these flowers.
Kinda seems like a dick.
Oh, woman. Come out. I know you're there.
Who? Me?
Would either of you care to explain what's going on?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to deceive you. It's just, my husband can be a bit standoffish at times, and I thought this might be a good way for the two of you to get acquainted. What with you being a swordsman like, and him being the only smith in the village. It'd be a shame if you couldn't turn to him for help.
The only reason he couldn't turn to me for help is because I had my hands full with all the orders you lot dumped on me. I'm pretty much still.
All right.
All right, then.
You use them for dyeing, eh?
Aye. We use it to stain...
As modes of water. Children of the sea.
That's right. The pattern, too, was left by the Ceaseless Rill, it's called. It symbolizes the river of our tribe. And no matter...
Oh, well.
Okay then. Haven Foundry now available. Okay. We can build some shit there, I guess. Let's do this guy.
Where?
What's up, douchebag?
Oh, I'll have her hide when she gets back.
Yeah, you will.
Sorry. I was leagues away. How can I help you? If you're after something from... She will have...
I understand.
Saying that?
Ah, right.
She's got a... The heavens only know where that girl's got...
If you'd like me to keep an eye out...
Oh, no. I couldn't ask, could I?
Of course not. She won't have gone far, will she?
I hope not. But I've scoured the entire village for her and come up empty-handed. Can't help thinking she might have gone on another one of her little adventures.
Ah. A free spirit, is she?
Aye, that she is. Can't get her to sit still. Especially once you heard you lot were on your way. Outsiders! You should have seen her little eyes light up. Oh, if she wanted to watch you arrive, she'd have made for the low gate where you first came in. The guard there might have spotted her. Maybe you could ask him. Ruka, her name is.
All right. I'll let you know if I find her. Try not to worry.
Try not to worry. The pursuit of knowledge. Let's do it. Oh man. The way I have my TV set up, it's like... Here's the camera, like right there, and it's like up a little higher on the wall. So it's meant for me to like lean back and chill. But my chair's broken and I can't lock the recline back, or it goes back too far. And it ends up
Hear me, mine ancestors.
hurting more. So I'm like leaned forwards and like hunched over, like looking up. It makes my back and neck hurt.
Excuse
like a
me.
mofo.
You haven't seen the storekeeper's daughter, have you?
Little Ruka? I have, as it happens. She went out through the gate not long ago.
Out of the village? Alone?
Aye, she does it all the time. That's where she'll be.
Oh well.
I'll find her. Let's go. Wait, there's another one that way. Oh, this way, this way, and then to my left. Yeah.
This must be the path.
Yeah, no way. No shit, Sherlock. What are those sounds anyways? There we go. Now you can probably hear them. Woo, let's go! Alright. This little person.
They're not
Hello.
here either.
They're not here.
It's you! I've been looking everywhere for you.
You must be Rooker.
You know my name? Can you lot read minds?
Your father asked me to keep an eye out for you. You left without telling him where you were going.
But I went to look for you.
Well, now you found me. What do you say we head back to the village and let your father...
All right. And on the way home, you can tell me all about the world beyond the wall. I want to know everything.
Everything might be a stretch.
Indeed. It is a stretch.
Thank you for bringing her home. And sorry for the trouble.
Oh, no. It was a pleasure.
Daddy, did you know that there are villages 10 times as big as Haven in the outside world? 10 times! Cities, they call them. And in these...
Oh, to think I was worried. You can tell me all about the outside world later, Sweet Pea. Now go and help your mum with the stores.
All right.
Thanks for putting up with her questions. She, has a lot of them. One of the big ones being, what are the people beyond the wall like? Reckon you've made a good first impression.
What are they
Are we
like?
the only one she's ever met?
That you are. The rest of the world can't know we're here, so we'll have to be very careful who we're letting in and out. A few of us might make the occasional trip to shore for supplies, but for the most part, we'll make do with what we've got, including what the old Northerners left us.
Yes. You built on top of the old ruins, didn't you?
Well, they're made for fine foundations. Their masons clearly knew what they were doing. Medicine, aye.
They talk too slow.
So please, do make good use of our stores.
I'll be sure to keep my purse strings.
Haven stores now available. What if I don't want to buy anything though? What do you got here, lady?
Thanks for bringing me daughter back. I don't grudge her looking for adventure, but she's got to pull her weight like the rest of us. Anyway,
Yes.
now we've got the inventory done, I can attend to my own tasks, like seeing to our visitors' needs. So, was the route you wanted? I will have to charge you.
Oh. Okay. I got plenty of money.
If you're sure you need it.
May it serve you well.
Yeah.
Then I bid you good tide.
Thanks, bro.
What do you think the tributary sees in those outsiders?
Let's see if this homie can make me anything cool.
Reckon my steel's just as good as any.
Can't buy anything additional. Question is, can he reinforce anything that I have to make it better? No. Defender. Definitely not. Nothing yet, at least. Sick.
Till next time, then.
Oh, not that way. Let's go this way, guys. Let's go this way.
How long do you think this bridge is?
Oh, yeah. How cool would it be to live somewhere like this? Yeah, you'd only live until you're 30, but like, you'd be living, man. No internet.
There were curves everywhere.
No phones. Just fucking nature, bro. Oh, man. It's a different time.
There's a pair of ships just up ahead.
Ships? But are we not still leagues from the shore?
I feel like some monster's gonna whoop my ass in a minute. Ooh, what's that? Sweet.
The quickest route to the surge is due east, past the second galley.
Shula, how did these ships come to be here?
What do you imagine happens when an icon of water gets angry?
Brother, did you have to ask?
Oh no. These guys are annoying in Final Fantasy VII.
Foul creatures consumed by their hatred for everyone and everything.
Everything save sharp enemies, it seems.
Well, this one. Get him.
Man, I batted him away. That was sick. Well, I guess I gotta go that either one, either path. Games like finishers and everything are so awesome. It's like, get over here! And then you stab them in the face. Pretty fucking epic.
I can smell the sea.
It's not far now.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna go back over here. I gotta go get that blue thing. Sparkly thing. The thing that sparkles. I gotta have it. Ah, there it is. Boy, about to die. Brother. Fuck it, I'll kill these guys too. Easy peasy. The music in this game is fucking amazing as well. Like super relaxing, I guess. Makes you curious though. Funny how music does that. You know what music you listen to makes you feel a certain way. Frequencies and the tone and all of that.
We'll follow the coastline north. There's a bridge that'll
differently.
take us across to the cape.
That looks fucking cool. Look at that. Oh. That is a turtle. I'll just shoot him with fire from back here. Just kidding. Dove right into that. Yeah, there we go. Really good timing. Over here! Turtle's a badass, man. Turtle dead. He's a dead turtle. Dead turtle. Let's go. What's that?
Might I inquire about the ray of light?
It's what prevents the surge from being reclaimed by the sea. And Dwalius by his people.
Interesting. Man. Yep, there you go. Yep. Get wrecked, bitches. I don't know if anyone's played the actual like story of this game, not the expansions. The ending is brutal. I'll give you that. Don't want to spoil it if you haven't played it, but it was sad as fuck.
You said before that the child is bound within the surge. But you've yet to tell us how we're meant to reach him. I trust we won't have to hold our breath.
No. The surge wraps around the cape without engulfing it. If we continue to its tip...
my beard brush.
There is a path down to the seabed.
Yeah.
And the wave's origin.
All right. It won't be the first dominant we've met at the bottom of the ocean.
Curious. Wonder if I'm just gonna get destroyed or if I'm high enough level for this.
It's not much further now.
The path
I will
seems
be
well
right back.
kept.
Alright, I had to get a refill.
Do you and the villagers often come this way?
Only me. Once every new moon without fail. It is my duty both as village elder and Walius's descendant.
But surely no one blames you for what happened. Why should you bear the responsibility alone?
You misunderstand. I do it because I want to. To show him that he isn't alone, and that there are still some of us who would see an end to his suffering. Suffering you will soon witness with your own eyes.
Does anybody else hate toll roads?
The forest grows quickly here. Left unattended, the path would be reclaimed in a matter of moons.
Yeah, I hate toll roads. I just got charged $40. Like it refills it, but yeah, on roads that I have to use to get to my house. Ridiculous. It's like those roads, like our taxes paid
Does
for.
the light point the way
It's
to the
ridiculous.
child?
Ah,
It does indeed.
America is a scam. You know, it'd be fucking
Look at all
awesome.
the droplets of water suspended in midair.
Where they have remained untouched by time for 80 summers.
It's not right.
No,
No.
It's not.
You know, be fucking awesome. Is if everybody could just stream for a living, like if you wanted to.
There.
Similar to like
ahead.
what Kick was trying to do or is doing, or they pay you a certain hourly wage. This game looks fucking amazing.
Down in the center. Follow me.
He's still primed.
I'll never forget my first priming. The fear. And I was old enough to understand what was happening. One can only imagine how this poor child felt.
He is the victim of an unforgivable sin. Committed by people who saw him as nothing but a means to an end. He must be so frightened.
Then I'll ease his burden.
You don't mean?
I'm not going to hurt him. Contrary to the tales, I don't go around killing dominants for no reason. What if I told you there was a way to remove Wallis's icon?
I tell you, you were a madman.
It's hard to believe, I know. But it can be done. Though, it isn't without its risks. Part of the icon remains no matter what.
So, it might still come to violence.
I don't know. It depends on the dominant. I've seen things end well, and I've seen things spiral out of control. But I do know one thing. If we turn our backs on this child, there will be no end to his suffering. And I think that a worse fate than the alternative. Don't you?
Facts. Dude, his hair is bomb. I don't know if you think that, but it looks
Very
fucking
well.
sick.
Do what you must. And whatever happens, I will own the consequences.
Don't be afraid, little one. Let me bear the weight. Hush now. It's going to be all right.
Is it done?
I think so. I can feel the icon inside me. But something's wrong. He wasn't just afraid. He was angry. All right. Let's see what you've given me.
Leviathan!
No, just an enemy. But a formidable adversary nonetheless.
Oh, look. It has friends.
Over here!
Oh my god. Oh man, his voice is when he's like that. It's amazing. Also, they changed like how I fight up right there. Like you couldn't, it wasn't like your normal setup. It was weird.
Is everyone all right?
He seems calmer now.
You said Walius was frozen in time. But he knew we were here. How?
I don't know. He's never reacted to anything or anyone. Until now.
The child has been bound for nigh on a century. If he has been conscious from the first, we must remove the seal at once.
It's not that simple. I wish it were, but... there's more to this tale. It would be better if I explained back at the village.
I see.
Oh.
Then let's return before it gets dark.
I'm sorry, Walius. I will make this right.
I got a trophy.
So, part of Leviathan is inside you now, is it? Does it hurt?
No. Not anymore, anyway.
Good. Because I still have need of your strength. If you want to know the rest, we should head to the Witten Hall.
Of course.
Ominous George is ominous.
Look there! The tree's back.
To understand the spell which binds Walius, you must first know who we are, and what drove my forebears to commit such an atrocity. This tapestry is our story, the one that brought us here. After generations of wandering, my people sought refuge in northeastern Storm, some 170 years ago. But in exchange for our safety, the Gregorian Church demanded we renounce our faith and branded us heretics when we could not.
To be exterminated, as a lesson to others.
And so was it chronicled in the imperial histories, for anything less would have made the Church seem weak. Yet a handful survived. The few who did fled north and west, and in doing so discovered two things that would forever shape our fates. The first was an old legend, revealing how to make your very own mother crystal.
I've heard that one before.
Yes, yet it gave them new hope, however false. Our ancestors convinced themselves that they could recreate the divine if they could only find a strong enough heart. A living being capable of channeling torrents of ether. And the heavens provided.
A dominant. Well, yes.
They'd stumbled across a nostrum in an ancient ruin, which they believed could provoke a sudden outpouring of a creature's ether. They meant to enrage his icon. Leviathan would have destroyed everything, had our people not made their second important discovery. A means to stop time itself.
Where did they find that? The Northerners had no such magics, or they would have used them.
When our ancestors first arrived, the land was uninhabited, save for an old witch who lived on the highest peak. Her body had been consumed by the curse, a cruel payment for her long years of service to the Northern Thanes. So desperate were they to prevent the fall of Drake's Eye, they'd forced her to devise a spell to stop time.
But Drake's Eye did fall.
It did. When she finally perfected the necessary magics, it was already too late. As punishment for her failure, the Thanes exiled her to this forsaken place to live out the few days she had left. Knowing her suffering, our ancestors cared for her as best they could, and in return, she gifted them her spell. That even though she should die, her legacy might live on. So armed with both the knowledge of the ancients and the secrets of time, our ancestors settled upon an ambitious plan. They would create a new Mother Crystal and enchant it that it might endure for all eternity. Thus would our people's wandering, our suffering, finally end, and prosperity visit us once more. And all it would require was the sacrifice of a single child. A small price to pay, or so they believed.
Another victim of man's blind reliance on the Mother Crystals. So we know the seal source. How do we break it and restore the flow of time?
Do you recall the dome of light on top of the cliffs to the west? Inside lie the ruins of an old temple. It was there that the witch built the Vare, a conduit of sorts that channels her remaining ether into the surge. But it's been a long time since anyone set foot in the place. And now, there are others who claim it as their own.
Then we shall go prepared for a fight. That said, it may be best if one of us stays behind.
You think the village could be in danger?
We saw the ether flow from Wallius in all directions, but only encountered a single familiar. There will be more. And should even one make its way here, I doubt the walls could hold it back for long.
Then I shall stay. The Phoenix will see your people safe, tributary.
You have my thanks.
Very well. We should depart at once. I fear time may no longer be a luxury we can afford.
The Vare is not easy to find. We must first head north and then west, deeper into the forest.
Alright, let's play a little more here. I have tomorrow off for Juneteenth, which is weird. I mean, it's awesome. It's great what the holiday celebrates and all that, but my company has never given us that off, which is weird. They're giving it to us now. And they don't give us some others that are national holidays, so I don't know, it's just weird how they
speak
pick
with you a
them.
moment?
Yes, my lady.
There is a matter with which I would beg your aid.
Of course, what is it?
Please, not so loud.
Something serious then?
Yes. I was passing by the low gate when I saw... But the more I think...
And you're sure?
Positive. Of course, but if it ain't
They read
you,
too
go and see.
slow.
Very well. Whether the man you saw is who you believe him to be or not, we need to know. It may yet be someone else entirely. Someone who means your people, or my people harm.
Perhaps.
Perhaps.
Just promise me that if you do find someone up there...
Don't worry.
Thank you.
Yamila, this man you saw.
The customer?
I'll explain later. Come on.
Why don't you explain now, lady? You never explain. You always say later, or we have to go to this other place, and I have to tell you in a building, and blah blah blah.
If we pick too many of the flowers, there won't be
I just want to fast travel there. Let me run faster. Let's go. Come on. There we go. Woo. We got a turbo boost. Quest destination nearby. Okay. Where is he then? Ah, here we go.
A bottle. Breath of the Arbor. Perfume from Sambrag. Looks expensive, too.
Who's there?
Me, motherfucker.
Stop!
Bruh. Why are you making me chase you? Can't outrun this. You're a mere mortal, man.
No! No! Hang on! I'm coming!
Don't eat me! I'll give you gut rot, I swear!
Really, Willowmaker?
Stand back. I'll handle this. This one! Ah!
They all died. They died. Yes, they did. Give me a round of applause. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Sweet.
Are you all right?
I'm more than all right. I'm saved! Oh, I could kiss you!
You're saved.
Maybe you should introduce yourself first.
Hervey! I knew it was you. What are you doing here?
I came to see you. Oh, my little canary, it's been so long.
Thank you for saving him and sparing him.
Who is he?
Hervey, one of many clients from my employment beyond the wall.
One of many clients? We spoke every night of our plans together. Whispered songs of love into each other's ears. And then you upped and vanished without so much as a word.
I left you a note, didn't I? I told you I was sorry, but that we could never be together. That I could never abandon my family. And I told you not to look for me. How did you even find this place, anyway?
The flame of your love was as a beacon in the night that guided me to you.
Hervey.
I was walking by the coast near Northreach when I saw a lady who looked like you. Eyes like the ocean. Hair like the driven snow. The next moment, she and her companions were jumping in a skiff and sailing out towards the wave. So I, borrowed the nearest boat and started rowing.
It must have been Shula bringing us here. So what? You rowed, found a nose how many leagues across the bay, simply because you saw a woman with white hair.
And as I did, the skies changed from a dull and hopeless grey to a bright and benevolent blue. That was when I knew for certain that my little canary was close.
Oh, why did you come? You should have forgotten me, as I tried to forget you. I cannot leave my people, Hervey. And now that you know about this place, neither can you. We must return to Haven and accept my family's judgment.
I'm to meet your family. Oh, my little canary.
Please, come and see me later. You did as I asked, and you must be rewarded for it. But first, follow me, Hervey.
Ah, to the end of the world and beyond.
You should never have found this place. How could I be so careless?
Don't blame yourself. I doubt anything could have kept that man away.
Oh man, that's so nice. You can just fast travel. Should be in there. What the hell? Power. What was that? I just deleted it. Correct energy. Thank you. You dingus. All right. Let's see where this took me.
Forgive me.
There's nothing to forget. You two met at the Vale, I take it.
When I worked there, yes. To earn the coin that my people need to survive. And for that reason, some of us seek employment beyond the wall. Yet few are the opportunities for followers of a strange faith in a strange land.
And so you supported your family as best you could.
I did. I also found Hervey. But our love could never be. I knew that if I revealed my secret to him, I would be putting my people in danger. But that if I did not, I would be living a lie, unable to return.
What will happen to him now?
Since our people settled in Mysidia, uninvited visitors have been few and far between, but not unknown. Explorers, survivors of shipwrecks.
Get your back scratcher.
None
Get your back
lasted
scratcher
long.
here.
I see.
That was before my time, you understand? I've never had to make a decision like this before. Yamila, know that I do not blame you for any of this. It was me who decided to make the trip to shore. Me who exposed our secret. This was my mistake, and I shall bear the responsibility.
Thank you, tributary. I only hope, I only
back scratcher.
beg you to remember that Hervey means us no
Make it
ill
shorter
will.
and longer.
He's just a fool. A fool who loves me.
I will take that into consideration. But yours is not the only voice I must listen to. The whole family must be consulted, and it may take time for me to arrive at my decision. I hope you understand.
Of course, tributary. However long it takes. Come what may, I thank you, my lord. for bringing us back together.
That thing was fucking annoying me. Ageless millet? What is that? Okay. Who do I want to go to next? This will actually help me and give me level.
Just
I think.
Is every...
And this is Talor.
Nothing too serious, I hope.
I hope so.
But
This affliction, it's like nothing I've ever seen. And my most power... I'm starting. Shula said that you were...
I'd be happy
Yes,
to.
I will help. What shall I
If
do
I
for you,
can.
lady?
You can.
What
Don't
shall I
worry.
do for you?
All I need you to do is speak to Talor's son, Pavat, over at the forge, and ask if he knows what his father was up to before he came down sick. Something must have caused this, and I want to find out what. The trouble is, Talor's too weak to speak, and I can't leave his side for long. So while you talk to Pavat, I'll pay his wife word a quick visit, just in case she knows anything.
All right.
Leave me be. Oh,
I do. Though not...
I see.
It's no trouble.
Not that I know. Suppose he might have...
When you say out...
Just round the vid. Maybe he knows.
Maybe.
Maybe.
No sign of the child.
Gotta do all the side quests.
Oh, ceaseless rill, guide thy bounty. Greetings, stranger. What can I do for you?
Your name is Blazir, is it not? Pavad tells me...
His illness. Talor's never been.
Oh, Fanny doesn't...
Oh, did you see anything? It was like...
Well, that's certainly... And it might just be what...
God.
Let's see what the healer makes of this.
I spoke with Werder, but she couldn't tell me anything.
Nothing conclusive. Lazir, the fish, he kept asking him if he'd seen anything unusual there on his way back from the coast.
The forest. Surely.
But then...
I can't say for sure. You may have encountered them during your time here.
And you think they may have caused Talor's illness?
I do. At least, oh, I know it's a lot to ask, but would you go down? There's an altar there. And if my fears are true...
What is going on here?
Please. I'll explain everything when you return, but time flows fast. I beg you.
Very well.
Very well. I shall go. Let me pick up these two things real quick.
Things.
Since I'm walking right by them.
Oh, I never should have let him go alone. Ty, take you. Shoot. Hey, would you help?
I don't care. Sure, yeah.
I can try. Tell me what I need to know.
Of course. You know about the glam...
Shula told us about it, yeah.
Right. If it weren't for the likes of us...
So your friend went into the forest to visit one...
Aye. He said he was... There are two...
All right.
His name's... If you could...
Very well.
Yep. I will do it. I will do it. Just put it on my map, and I'll go
One came by the
whoever
ships,
it is.
another by the river. Better get moving.
Hail, stranger.
Hello.
Are you a rider?
I am.
Oh, and not just if I had a... I'm broke.
Well, she's...
You joke.
This,
I would if I could, but I doubt Shula's skiff could hold her.
Me dad's got a boat, and it'd be perfect.
He would. All right, then. Where could I find your father?
He'll be in the storehouse on the other side of the brook.
Bird of Passage. Okay then. Yes, let's go over here. Real quick. Learn to do everything you can in the town and then leave so that you can do like 10 things at one time. That way you're not going back and forth as much.
You one of the outs?
I am.
I am?
She's asked to see... Well, truth be told, I didn't take the idea.
Still.
Can't stand
I'll need
listening
you
to
to bring
them
us a
sometimes.
And,
I'm not doing that.
well, the man who... So I suppose I'll go and ask.
I'll be sailing over to Northreach soon.
Try and read it, but don't read all of it that fast. Read most of it though, to get the idea. Can I fast travel down here or no? Nope, I can't. Sick. Doop 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 doo. No 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 no.
And once everyone left me in peace.
Before, we turned east at the shipwrecks to reach the coast. Now we must head in the opposite direction.
Left it is, then.
Quest destination nearby? Is that this homie? Or a different homie? Just like, oh, here. Duh.
Well, here's the cairn. But no sign of Nasef.
Nope. Oh, punk.
To the riverbank, then.
This way. Actually, this way. Wait. Yeah, and then this way. Yes.
If there's one thing I know about beastmen, is that they love to hide in the dark.
Yeah. Well. We're gonna find this bitch. Or these bitches. More toneberries. Toneberries, oh no!
What are they up to? Some sort of ritual.
Let's kill him.
Sorry to disturb you.
More enemies. No way.
Get him!
No match.
Let's see what's on this altar, then. A silver chain. I doubt the Tombury's made it. This must be what Fennec was talking about.
I will go back to her. Sure. Why not?
You're back?
Sure did.
I did. This silver chain.
I knew it.
Well, I'm still none the wiser.
Forgive me. This chain. It's a Gregorian Maternoster.
Worn by men of the faith. What's it doing here? And why would the Tomburys be praying to it?
To understand that, you need to understand what the Tombury... They feed on hatred and suffering, and some say that if you render them an offering, some token of grievance against your fellow man, they will put a curse upon him.
So you think someone's put a Tombury curse on Talor?
I can't say for sure, but given his fear...
Does Talor have any enemies in the village?
No, I believe the one who left the chain at the altar was Talor himself.
I beg your pardon?
But there's more to the tale, you see. It's said that if you attempt to curse a soul that has returned to the sea already, your ire has nowhere to go but back to its source.
You're saying he cursed himself?
In trying to curse
Curious.
another eye.
When my father was younger, he was one of the few permitted to venture beyond the... He told us that when he journeyed to Sanbreque, he'd wear that chain to disguise his true beliefs.
Did they ever catch him in his deception? Might that explain the ill will he bears someone?
Not that he ever told me.
Come now. Let's not...
All right.
Thank you.
Aye, and thanks for going to all this... We call it an adder stone. It's a gatherer's charm. Reacts to certain rare minerals we use in crafting. Makes them ring out like a bell. Stuff you'd have no chance of spotting otherwise. If you find anything, see that you bring it back to me. I can make you some decent gear with it. If you're interested, like.
I am, thank you. And I'll be sure to pay you a visit. Until then, I wish your father a swift recovery.
Quest complete. Okay. You've piqued my interest, sir.
Yes?
That looks fun.
A good tide to you.
Nothing really I can utilize right now, but that's okay.
Bastard things!
And once everyone left me in peace.
Run, bro, run. Yes, they're both the same way. Sweet. Well, kind of, but...
Who have we here? I'm looking for a man named Nassef.
Aye, I know him. Takes care of the cans. What do you want with the...
apparently, you're a hunt...
But if I...
Maybe...
Don't mention it.
Let's hope so.
Aw, poor dog. Why you gotta show that? Huh? Why? The waifu, if she's watching, she'll freak the fuck out.
This must be the bridge the hunter was talking about.
Yay! This way.
Stay away, damn you! Hold on!
Let's get him. Sweet.
Oh, thank you.
I'm the tributary's guest. And you must be Nassef.
I am? But how do you know that?
Your friend Katav asked me to look for you when you didn't return.
I'm sorry. I was so
How exactly do they...
Oh, there are crystals inside. They're what keeps the glamour going. Should the ether cease to flow through too many of them, our shroud would quickly unravel. It's my job to make sure that doesn't happen.
And an important job it is.
Yeah, the truth is, me and Katav usually work together, watching each other's backs like.
So you found him then?
Not before the...
Expect you...
When you're next in Haven.
If you insist.
And now that I can fast travel back here, I can go to the next part of that mission very easily.
I thought I'd lost you, but you saw to it that... Thank you.
You're welcome.
Nassef told me everything. If you hadn't got there when you did... Oh, it doesn't bear thinking about.
All that matters is that you're safe. Far be it from me to tell you how to do your jobs, but don't go alone again.
Or if we have to.
maybe we should think about casting the glamour on ourselves to keep the wildlife from spotting us. It'd take its toll, of course, but it'd beat letting the cairns fall and having to weave the entire spell from scratch. Imagine if we had to do that.
I'd rather not. Would only succeed in adding 2 new piles of stone to the collection.
Your bearers?
That we are, thank the tides. The others can't attune to the crystals in the cairns the same way we can. Reckon this place would be doomed without us.
So, you do this work for the good of your people? Not because...
We're forced to. No. From what I've heard of the way things work on the outside, we were truly blessed that our rain fell here in Mysidia. Our people are few enough as it is. If we started turning on each other, kin against kin, over nothing but a stupid accident of birth, our days would be numbered.
They would.
Anyway, all's well that ends well, eh? Thanks to you, both of us lived to keep this place hidden another day.
Okay, next. Actually, don't know how much longer I'll be playing, but let's get to this next part. The next part of this main quest. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep running straight. I don't want to fight anything. And then I think I turned here. Yep.
There's a large gate up ahead, and beyond it, a cluster of ancient ruins. The temple, or the Heir of Hours as my people call it, can only be reached by passing through them. The forest is crawling with life, most of it hungry, which is why we make sure this gate stays shut.
And why you carry that impressive-looking axe, I presume.
Noticed her, have you?
The temple is up there.
Don't worry. Those cliffs aren't the only way to the top.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna fight much of anything on this run.
Are these the ruins?
Yes. As far as we can tell, they're part of the same complex as the temple itself.
To think of all the people who must once have lived here.
Ah, shit. Let's see if I can get around these guys. Oh yeah, brother.
These remind me of home.
You're from the north, then?
Ooh, what is that?
Yes. And
Bad bitch.
no.
I don't think I can get by him without fighting him. Let's see. Oh. He's a bad bitch there. He's a bad bitch. Yeah, another fast travel guy. Thank God. Woo!
Do you see that cave up ahead? Whoever lived here carved a flight of stairs into the stone within.
A way to the top.
And whatever it is that awaits us there.
Okay. I will travel here and save this game, and then I'm going to probably get offline because it's 2 in the morning here. Although I am off tomorrow. Hell yeah, brother.
There. The temple that time forgot.
If I keep playing, I'll stay up until like 5 and sleep my day away. Although that looks really interesting.
And the Varys inside.
Yes. You can see the spell's path from the nave.
What is it?
I don't know. It's probably nothing.
Well,
forgive me, but why build the Vare here?
The spell was originally meant to be cast on Drake's Eye, and this was the only place with an unbroken line of sight.
Alright, guys. Let me... I have all of the stuff I need for this. Right? Thunderstorm. Yeah, I mastered that. Mastered. I don't need to... I don't know if I want to use that. Seems like he's a badass. Odin. Oh yeah, I haven't really used him either. Bahamut, and then the Titan. I don't know, there's too many options. I won't do anything right now. How about that? I'm just gonna save it. Bam. That's so cool looking. Torgal. Okay. With that being said, I hope you guys have a great night. I had some fun here, and I will be back tomorrow or the next day. So, anyways, have a great night. I'll catch you later. Peace.